Today, for our topic, we'll be looking at gaslighting. What is gaslighting? Gaslighting is manipulation tactic used to gain power. Now, today I want to talk about this because this is near and dear to my heart, and I've been through gaslighting. I've been through love bombing, so I can speak of I can speak of it from my own point of view. But I didn't, like I said, I didn't know there was such a thing as love bombing. I didn't know there was such a thing as gaslighting. But in my life, I have been through love bombing. I've been through gaslighting, and I think it's my civil duty to share what I've been through with you. So now we're going to go ahead now and look at the signs of someone gaslighting you. These are the signs that you're in a relationship, and not only in a relationship, or your family members, because even if you've never experienced gaslighting in a relationship, surely you've experienced gaslighting with your family members. Number one, they tell blatant lies. And how do you know? Because you know they're telling a lie, but they're going to just lie anyway. You know it's a lie. They know it's a lie, but they're just going to continue to tell a lie. So signs that someone is gaslighting you is they tell blatant lies. So it's, it's a lie, they know it's a lie, and they're just going to continue to lie. And that's a sign that someone is gaslighting you. They tell blatant lies. And most of the time when you talk to them, you cannot distinguish, except it be for the Spirit of God. You don't know if they're telling lies or truth. And everything that they say to you, you have to go behind their back to verify, because you don't know whether the person is lying to you or not. Number two, they deny that they ever said something even though you have proof. So there again, you see the line again. They're denying things, and you know that because, let me look for an example. Like, for example, you have a husband or wife, and they go to work. They go to work from 9 o'clock, and at 4 o'clock, they finish work. It so happens that you call the office because maybe something came up, and you call, and the manager said, oh, he or she left work at 8 o'clock. Right? I'm sorry. They left work at 4 o'clock. They work from 9 to 4. And then the person comes home. They come home at 6 o'clock. Now, you know that you just called the office. Right? You call the office and they already told you, Mr. So-and-so or Mrs. So-and-so stepped out of the office. She left at 4. He left at 4. And now you call them and they're like, and then the person comes home now at 6 o'clock. So they had a 2-hour space. So you say to them, well, honey, how come you came home? Oh, I was at the office all day. And they just gave us more, and now it's a lie. And you said, but I called the office. They said, no, I was there all day. I don't know where you called, but you didn't call there, because I have been at the office from, as I said, they started work at 9 o'clock, from 9 to 6 o'clock. And because you had proof. You called and they said they left since 4 o'clock, yet they're coming home at 6 o'clock. And within that 2 hour, you don't know where they went because they keep denying it. Number three, they use ammunition against you. And this is sometimes especially in relationships, you tell them something and they just use it against you. You tell them, like, in my childhood, I maybe been sexually abused. And then when it's the right time, they just use it against you. They use that against you. Number four, they will wear you down over time. Like gradually they will keep, like, the lies. They keep lying to you. And after a while, they're going to wear you down. Number five, their actions do not match their words. And this was, their actions. This one here was a big one for me. Because when I was married, my ex-husband would tell me, I love you. And so it was confusing because his words was saying I love you, but then the action was saying I don't like you, I don't care about you, I hate you. So it will always leave confusion, because there you are telling me, oh, you love me with your words, and then your action was like, it was far from the words. You said actions speak louder than words. So signs of you're in gaslighting is someone, their actions do not line up with their words. They're telling you one thing, but their actions is totally a different thing. That is signs that you're in a relationship or a family member has been gaslighting you, and their actions do not line up with their words. Number 6, they throw in positive reinforcement to confuse you. So now they're telling you on one hand that they don't like you, and then on the other hand they're praising you. Like I said with my ex-husband, he would say to me, oh, I love you, and then his actions would say something else, but then they throw in positive reinforcement, like, oh, you just did a good job at blah 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 blah, whatever you did a good job with. But the positive reinforcement is something for them. So one hand they will cut you down, and then the next time they will praise you. They will give you positive reinforcement to confuse you. Number 7, they know confusion weakens the person. Their goal is to weaken you, to cause confusion. So they will come home just one day and just pick a fight with you from out of nowhere. And like I said, this can happen in relationships, and this can happen with your family members. Just come and just pick a fight with you, like, what is going on here? Just to confuse you, just to make you question your sanity. And oftentimes people that go through this, they commit suicide. Number 8, they project. So they project is a good thing, because oftentimes with this, like you're in a relationship, especially, right? And the man is cheating, and he comes to you now, he's going to project. You know what? You've been cheating on me. And I just hit you out of blind. Said, what? Yeah, because my friend said he saw you with another. What? My friend said he saw you with, and nobody has seen you with no man. So he's now projecting because he knows he's cheating. She knows that she is cheating. So now they come now and they project the things that they're doing on you, and they catch you blindsided, and now you're apologizing for something that you didn't even do. And now it didn't even come into your mind to do. They project. They accuse you of things that they're doing. So if he or she is cheating, they accuse you of cheating. If he or she is doing something they're not supposed to do, and this happens a lot with gaslighting, they project. They accuse you of doing things that they themselves are doing. Number 9, they try to align people against you. Yes. Now, this has happened to me with a family member. This here, even with the ex too, they will just bad mouth you, just talk bad about you. And I remember one time, I had a family member there, my ex-husband, and he stand there and he just spoke so bad of me, and I was right there, and I'm like, how could we be married and you just standing and you just tear me down like if I was nothing? Yes, they align people against you. And now I'm going to share an example with a family member. Me and a family member had a falling out, and boy, oh boy, they just turned everyone that they could against me. So signs that you're in a relationship or people that have gaslighted you, number 9 is they try to align people against you. Number 10, they tell others that you are crazy, and that's a sign that someone is gaslighting. When they try to make you think that you're crazy, they try to, like they are accusing you, cheating you, like, you're not cheating. They try to make you think that you're crazy, and they try to make you question your sanity. So they'll tell other people around you. You know what? I'm just going to give an example. I like the name Mary. I sometimes call myself Mary. So, you know what, Mary's been acting awfully strange. She's been doing stuff. So they make you look like you're crazy. So when you go out and you tell people stuff, remember now they're already questioning your sanity. So oftentimes when you tell people stuff about them, they're not going to believe you. So you're fighting a losing battle. because it is their job to make you question your sanity, and it's their job to make people not believe you. So you're going outside and you're telling your friends, you're telling your family, even if it's a family member that's doing it, they already done went ahead of you. So everything you're doing is in vain, because they're thinking now she's crazy. So they're not gonna believe nothing that you said, because the gaslighter already went ahead of you and already done planted the seeds that Mary is crazy, John is crazy, Mary and John is crazy. Now you're trying to explain your point of view will not make a difference, because they already went ahead of you to make people question your sanity. Number 11, they tell you everyone else is a liar. Yes, everyone except them. And they're the biggest lies. Because remember, when we started looking at the gaslighting, the number one thing that they did was they tell blatant lies. So they're going to tell you everyone is a liar except for themselves. They're going to tell you your family is a liar. The media is a liar. They will make you question your reality. So this is a manipulation technique. So they're going to make you, like trust everything they say, because they're telling you that everyone else is a lie. Your family is a lie. The media is telling lie. Everyone. So in order for them to get you now to the point that they can manipulate you, that they can make you do what they want you to do. So number 12, they discredit you to others. Well, it's their job. It's their job to make you look like you're emotionally unstable or you're crazy. So they discredit, they spread rumors. They tell things about you that are not true. They gossip about you. They talk about you. And you find this with your family members and also people that you're in relationship with, because their job is to basically turn people against you and to make people think that you're emotionally unstable. Number 13, deflecting blame. So this is when you call them out and you said, you know what, you did this or you did that. And now what are they going to do? Instead of them now accepting, well, you know what, I did wrong. I did you wrong. They're not going to do, what are they going to do now? They're going to deflect the blame. So they're going to say something like, you're making things up. That never happened. I don't know what you're talking about. So they're deflecting the blame. We're going to move on now. We're going to go on to number 14. So we're going to move on. We're going to look in at number 14, deny wrongdoing, like deflecting the blame. We're going to look at deny wrongdoing. So now you're going to, like I said, again, you're going to tell them something. You know what, you did this. Like I said, the man was supposed to leave work at 4 and then he came home at 6 and then he said, so instead of him or her apologizing, what are they going to do? They're just going to deny it. Oh, I was at work till 6 o'clock, and because you called the office and the office said that they left. So they often deny wrongdoing. There's never I did wrong, I'm sorry. There's never apologizing. There's always denying. And then they turn around and they play the victim, and now they make you, who were questioning them, they make you apologize. They manipulate you. The last one we're going to look at the signs that someone is gaslighting you is they're twisting and reframing conversation. And this happens in relationship, and this happens with family members. You told them something and then they went back and say stuff that you didn't even say. Now did it come to your mind? So these are signs of when you tell them things and then they go back, and when it comes back to you, not only did you not say that, and I've often got in trouble for stuff. I've told people and then they went back and said something that I didn't even say, and now people are upset with me for something that I didn't even say, when they done twisted and reframe your conversation. Yes. So these are signs that you're in a relationship with people that are gaslighting you. And it's very mindful for us to stay away from people like this. If you're in relationships with a man that he's gaslighting you, it's time for you to make your exit strategy, your exit plan. If you're in a relationship with a woman that's gaslighting you, it's time for you to hit the exit sign or to making your way out, because it's not good. People have often committed suicide because people have done these things that make them think they're crazy. on medication and all sorts of things because people have gaslighted them and they didn't know what it was, but they knew they weren't losing their mind. But then when the gaslighter done turned people against you and told them that you were crazy, it was like you were fighting a losing battle. But God has come to set us free, from every form of manipulation and every tactic and every plan of the enemy. And we pray that if you're in a relationship with someone that's gaslighting you, if your family members often use the gaslight, it's time for you to make your exit plan and for you to just leave them alone and start little by little just drifting and drifting away until you're completely away, because God desires peace. The Bible says, my peace I give to you. And if you're in a relationship with someone that's gaslighting you, you're not in peace. You're not in peace with yourself. You're not in peace with the situation. So we need peace. And if people are disrupting your peace, it's time for you to make your exit plan. And it's time for you to get out of that relationship. Even if it's a family member, it's time for you to leave those people alone. Bye.